I'm at this event called 8% Nation. I was kind of telling you about this. And at the top, I talked about 2 topics. And I gave the story of Jane Elliott that Tom shared with me, the story of the 3rd grade teacher. And we talked about propaganda and gaslighting. One of the things I talked about is I said, if you're not too careful, like in high school, in junior high school, what was Gerard's reputation? What did 50 other kids think of Gerard? Gerard was who?
In junior high school?
Junior high school, 8th grade. Who was Gerard?
A little chubby kid, got bullied, and was good at sports, but pretty shy. And,
okay, there you go. Let's stay there. Yeah. What did kids say about Tom Ellsworth in 8th grade?
3 things.
What?
You joke too much, you talk too much, but you're a smart guy, and I want to work with you on projects.
Okay, perfect. Go to senior year. What did they say about Tom Ellsworth? What did they say about Gerard in senior?
That dude's the man.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, so you went from 8th grade, shy kid, chubby, decent athlete, but you know.
Football freshman year changed everything.
But
weight room, my whole body changed.
Senior year, he's the man.
Senior
year, who were you?
Yeah.
Senior year.
People knew I was really smart. I still joked a little too much. I still talked a little too much. But people said, you're going to do something.
Okay, now go to 30 years old. What was your reputation at 30 years old? Matter of fact, just go to 25. You graduated from college. What are you doing at 25? What was your reputation at 25?
It was my last year in the minor leagues. It was probably somebody that was hanging on to a dream too long. Probably somebody who was staying at the party too long.
Okay, so that's 25.
Yeah.
Were you fun to party with? Did you have the reputation?
Probably too much, yeah.
Okay, Tom, 25. What was Tom's reputation?
So that was my 25 years old was my second job. It was at LA Cellular, and I had gotten promoted twice because I just got it done. And I think the reputation, without any ego in it, was he gets it done.
Okay, so here's where I'm going to with this. Today, what's Tom's reputation today? What's Gerard's reputation today? Go to your reputation today, right? Whatever it may be. You don't have to say, just think about it, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the point I'm trying to make to you. How many times have you recreated your reputation and your identity? How many times?
Yeah.
Many, many times. And by the way, some are currently going through maybe trying to recreate their identity.
Right.
Some of us may be going through recreating our identity right now. Nobody knows about it. We want to be known as, hey, this is what I've been known for the last 5 years. I'm going to work on X, Y, Z, right? I don't know. I think Obama may be wanting to recreate his identity to come out and say, hey, you know, this is my position now. I know a lot of you guys have put me in this box as I'm this person, and some of you guys have put me in the box as I'm this person. But I kind of want to recreate my identity. This is who I really am at this phase of my life based on the experiences I've had. Mm-hmm. That's what I foresee. If this were to happen, it would be because I'm not who any of you guys think I am. There's a part of me of who I am that you think I am. Yes, that is who I am. Mm-hmm. But there's a part of me you know nothing about. I am at this phase of my life, and I want to be known for ... And a synergist to me, I don't think... The book Power versus Force. You ever read the book Power versus Force by David Kai, can you pull up Power versus Force chart? Pull up Power versus Force chart.
Yeah, the rainbow triangle.
Yeah, if you pull up Power versus Force's chart, go to images. So this is what he talks about in this book. It's a powerful book, by the way. I read this 20 years ago. If you can make it bigger so everybody can see it. Okay, there you go. Lowest level of where to be is shame. Okay, this is a level of consciousness. It goes from shame to guilt to apathy to grief to fear to desire to anger to pride. First level of consciousness where you're actually becoming a leader and living a bit of a freer life is courage. Then it's neutrality. Neutrality is you can entertain opposing conversations. Then you're willing to have a conversation. You're willing to be open to it. Then your acceptance of people. I accept the fact that you're different than me. I accept the fact that we have differences. Then it's reason. You have the ability to reason. Let's reason an issue together. Then it goes to love, joy, peace, enlightenment, right? A synergist is love and above. A synergist is love and above. You want to be a synergist? Let's make this happen. You want to be a synergist? Let's make this happen. I think in this year, if you look at Trump or Obama, you'd probably put Trump in what level? What level would you put Trump? What level would you put Obama if you put it there? Okay.
Trump somewhere between pride and courage.
Okay. Obama?
Acceptance and reason.
Courage. Yeah, and I'd put them in the same place.
So both in the same place.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe some may say
Pride
higher,
and
some may
courage.
say lower. But the point is, if you want to get to the next level, where your legacy say, this guy reunited America, I think that's a long time.
I don't think it would take a lot of courage for him to sit down with you or Trump. I think that's something that he would welcome. He would want to do. The courage is standing up to his team. That's going to tell him there's nothing in this for you. More importantly, Barack, there's nothing in this for us. There's nothing in this for
He has to love America
power.
more than DNC. He has to love America more than he loves the DNC.
Oh, I don't know if he does. I don't think he
That's
does.
the question. He has to love America more than he loves Democratic
I
Party.
don't know if there's a Democrat that I know right now that loves America more than they love the Democratic Party.
Yeah,
Manchin would be America more than the Democratic
Okay,
Party.
I don't know him though, but Joe Manchin.
Manchin would be a guy that loves America more than the Democratic. And I think there's a few others as well, by the way. But if Obama's at a point right now that it's more America than a Democratic Party, you would do the sit down. I'm just saying, if it's really America more than your party, you would do the sit down. If it's really more America than the Republican Party, Trump would do the sit down.
I think Trump does a sit down, no problem.
He does it, no problem. So
but it's advantageous. In fairness,
to him,
it's politically advantageous
for
him to do it.
Do you think it helps him more? You think it helps Trump more if this becomes a reality?
But I don't see this as a debate. I see this.
I don't either.
I see this as you trying to facilitate solutions. Yeah.
I almost want to bring them together. I ask literally 3, 4, 5 questions, and then they go.
Go for it.
That's my only outcome. Is not even to ask any questions. It's not like, so tell me. It's like, hey, boom, boom, boom. Then I say, look, what questions do you have for one another? Yeah. We have a few different issues to go through. I think these are the things America would like to know. What are your thoughts on these 3 different issues? I'd be curious to know if you guys have questions for each other. How do we get here? And then President Obama asks Trump questions, President Trump asks Obama questions. We just sit there and listen. Yeah. And it can go 90 minutes where no one's saying anything, but they're talking to each other. That's what I think the world wants to see. This is not like a moderator, so tell me, you got 2 minutes for an answer. No, this is not that. This is what's really on your mind. Yeah. How do you think we got here? What part of it do you think is on your side? What part of it do you think is on their side?
And to your point, you know who really would probably be the most pissed off is the extremes. Like the crazy MAGA, right? And
far
the
left
crazy
and far right
left
would hate this.
They'd hate it.
They would hate this.
AOC would hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie would hate it.
Which is why I want to see it all the more.
Because I don't think they love America. I think they're kind of on the Marxist side of things. Sorry, but...
Well, that's the whole Build Back Better thing that I was talking about before. This is the global thing, right? The Build Back Better, things were quantifiably better than they've ever been before. Humans had more access to nutrients. We were safer. The people were living longer. Humanity 3 years ago had never reached the levels that we reached. We basically have recreational in 80 years. We went from horse and buggy to recreational space flights. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're killing it as a species, but we're being presented with this idea that London Bridge is falling down. We have to build back better. The system wasn't working. Dude, it's Marxist BS. You can't sell revolution in times of prosperity. So they have to present this image that things were crumbling, and they weren't. Things were going great.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.